Franchise Report. Reporting live.
Franchise in the building. Franchise report in effect as it goes down another day. Hotting right here. Leticia here. Left field today. More important is American Income Life. Did I get it?
Yes.
Damn it. Damn lasagna.
Second.
Not even go there. I'm feeling that right now.
Are you feeling it now?
Focus up.
You sure you're feeling it now?
I'm all right.
Okay, all right.
I'm a big boy. I got it.
I see you sweating over there a little bit.
I just stay fat. That's all.
Adi, straight to it. Put us on.
What's going on? Yeah, so I'm
First,
here.
my bad. Introduce yourselves. My bad.
All right. Jamal Cooley, American Income Life Supervising Agent. I'm here with Gabriella C. May. She is my boss.
Oh, you the boss lady.
She the CEO.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, boss lady, let's go. Tell us about y'all.
So we have our agency here in East Providence. We actually have always handled the insurance for unions, so firefighter, nurses, teachers, labor unions. But we really just work with just working families. We take care of all their benefits. We run a team here in East Providence. We just opened up our office in Connecticut as well. So we're just really trying to get people to really just know more about financial literacy, making sure, you really understand the money you're leaving behind to your family. And also with our career, Jamal is building his team right now. We're really just looking for the right people to really grow with in this area. So it's been really great. I know you said, you have a policy with us. We have a lot of families around that really just end up learning from us because we sit down and take the time to educate people to really make sure they understand, what it is that they need. So that's what we would just want to share with you guys today. If you have any questions or anything, I think most people just don't know much about insurance or how to protect their money. And especially the way a lot of us grow up. We see when people really go through bad times, so we just want to be preventative and start making sure our families and our people just know more about it.
Right. A lot of misconceptions out there.
One thing I want you guys to touch on real quick is the fact that you could be at a young age, like 21, 22. So you're 21, 22. First of all, explain how cheap it is to get life insurance as opposed to how much the debt will be if you don't last.
Yeah, it's the best time. It's really the best time, It's just crazy, but it just depends where you are. A lot of people, we see a lot of young people passing away and we act like it's not a reality that,
But like a range price of like a monthly fee for life insurance.
Nothing less than you spend more on coffee, you spend more
there
on
you go.
cigarettes,
And that's
you
not
spend more on
it don't cost
more on,
it don't
you know
cost
what I mean?
nothing to get life insurance.
Now
to boost that answer. Let's say I'm the same 21, 22-year-old that didn't want to spend, $229 a month is what I pay for life insurance. If I don't want to pay that, but if I die and don't have life insurance and I have 2 kids, how much debt could I possibly leave for them to put me in a proper funeral?
You got to think about it. Go ahead.
So, the average cost of a funeral is anywhere between $15,000 and $25,000.
People don't realize that, man. Yeah, people don't realize that.
So, I know y'all see it. You guys see the GoFundMes, the food drives. You see all of that stuff, but I've never seen a GoFundMe fill up.
Fish fries.
The fish fries. I ain't never seen a GoFundMe fill up where people
I don't personally know anybody that had a successful GoFundMe for them. I don't know one that has.
They're always short $10,000, and that means somebody in the family's got to dig into the pockets, deplete their savings account, and drop some money that they don't really have to do.
But what people don't really understand, too, is that's the first part. Like, that's what you just hit with in 5 days. You got to pay for the funeral. And that's what everybody worries about.
Days?
Yeah, like, think about it. You pass away on a Monday.
Money immediately.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Funeral director, immediate payment.
Yeah. So here's the biggest thing. What happens, though, when everybody goes home, the fish fry's done, and now no one's around to feed the kids for another 5 years. People are hurt for 5-6 years after. And in a lower income home, you're going to hurt for a while after that, So that just means someone working 2-3 jobs just to live by getting by. If they leave someone with debt, like what you're talking about, you got to leave 5 years behind of your income. You got to leave behind rent money. You got to leave behind, someone's raising the kids. It's going to be a lot on one person. Imagine a grandparent left behind with kids about to retire. Now you're not going to retire. You got to feed kids. You got to start all over. All those things happen. You just got to look around. But, people forget after the funeral, things are over. But there's an income that died, so it's obviously going to hurt people for a long time.
Is there, let's say, I hate to say it like this, but a different price range, say I come to you and I say I got cancer.
No, you have to get it before. You got to get it while you're healthy.
What about
That's how you
smokers?
Get it while you're
Smokers, you're fine. You just got to get it. You're going to pay a little bit more because, let's be honest, it's going to obviously give us heart issues and, it's going to give just lung issues and cancer. Cancer is more prominent. So they have to just say, hey, you're a riskier person, but we'll give you the money, I always tell people, imagine you had to give someone $100,000. That's light compared to what they pay out to people. But imagine, wouldn't you want to know what they do, what they don't do, if they're going to pass away tomorrow? They've only paid $50.
So in layman's terms, let's say that any person at any age comes to you and they're like, you know what? I got cancer at the age of 31. That's it. We can't help you. So therefore, you should have got it way before.
Just depends their current health now. It's going to take into consideration. But, yeah, they're going to look at your health. They're going to look at your medical history. They're going to look at just a couple things to really qualify you. But most people qualify. That's not the problem. You got to get it when you're younger. That just makes more sense.
After overall, get it before you get sick. Is that what the main point is?
That's it.
Is that what the main point? Get it before you get sick.
Yep.
Get it while you're youngest and most healthy. Youngest and most healthy. That's when you want to get it.
Mm-hmm.
What about during COVID times though? Everybody's sick.
Yeah, it got a little tough, but now it's a little bit easier.
That was interesting. Explain.
You just can't have been hospitalized.
Did you notice more people coming to buy life insurance after
we
that?
had our biggest year in company history. The industry did well. We didn't lay anybody off. We've been growing. We've been opening offices. People need it more than ever, and people are more open-minded. But to be honest, people buy insurance. That's why one of the big things I tell people about around us as well is getting into it as a business. I've been in the business for 8 years, and it's something people will always need. So as long as you're someone who really cares about people, you're going to put people on, you're going to educate people about really what they need and their family needs. It's really great because it's never going to go out of business. People are always going to need to protect their family. So it's really important. Jamal's been with us for 2 years now. And it's just really important to know about these different industries because a lot of us, I didn't go to college. I'm doing well. I own my own agency with my fiance. And it really just comes down to being someone who just starts to see what really are business opportunities because people really need this stuff. So it's very easy to be able to tell people about it.
It's easy to tell. So if me and Franchise decided, hey, tomorrow we want to come talk to you guys, you think that we would last through it?
Yeah. I honestly think you seem like you're running a business right now. So you just got to be someone who knows how to run a business, who wants to be taught how to run a business because I started there. I didn't know anything about it. But, if you're open-minded, you can be coached well. That's what we do.
Okay.
All right, last question, and I'll stop being mean.
Mean? Man.
It's the truth.
Within the next year and a half, when it comes to life insurance, layman's term, would there be a different price opposed to somebody that doesn't have a vaccine as to somebody that does?
That's a good question.
No, I don't think so. Even COVID, if you had it and you were well and you got better, you're going to be fine. It's just if you're currently hospitalized or current issues, our systems really didn't change that much, especially for younger people. We weren't affected as much. It maybe affected older people, but no, the vaccination's not going to affect us.
So that won't affect anything?
Nope.
Nope.
What you wanted to know about term?
Yeah, so basically there's just two different types of life insurance. Jamal sits with all different age ranges, so it's kind of different per person. So why don't you tell them a little bit about that?
So term is basically it's like a rental of a life insurance policy. It's something that will take care of mortgage protection, income protection. It's something that will take care of things on a short-term level. Now I would suggest that everybody's looking at a whole life policy because that's exactly where you want to be. Whole life is going to take care of you for the entirety of your life. It's a guaranteed payment. For your family. It's a guarantee to make sure that your kids are taken care of. Basically, what we're trying to do is pass down generational wealth, not generational debt. So if we can do that and make sure that we're taking care of our family, our grandkids, next generation, then that's what we're trying to do. Basically, we're just trying to put ourselves and our families in a different situation than we're currently in right now. Not a lot of us have, a life insurance policy. And my job is to go out there and make sure that people in our demographic and others, are taking care of their families and doing what's best for them. It's an investment. It's not a bill. It's an investment in your children's future and your family's future.
Hey, real quick, as I cut your boss's mic off, how much is it a month?
How much? It depends on your age.
Nobody can hear you.
It depends. It depends completely.
Give me an
I
average.
pay $70 a month.
Stop.
It depends completely on your age and health. completely on your agent health.
The mic's off. It's not on. Give me just a ballpark figure for life
Average
insurance.
$80.
Depends on your agent
She
health.
hopped on her mic. Are you really?
$84.
Then that's not bad for me. That's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's
$84.
nothing. I pay 70.
All right, so
I pay 70.
We pay that for weed. We pay that for
You
weed.
want to
That's
sign up today?
nothing.
We'll
That's
sign you up
nothing.
today.
But listen to this,
$84.
right?
I'm sorry to be a
This is the
jerk.
difference.
I'm sorry
Nah.
to be a jerk.
Here's the difference. You can hear me. I'm good. So
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
But the biggest difference is really like it just depends the person, right? In my household, we have a rule: we're never gonna pay more for anything else than our life insurance, just simply because our kids are most important. My mom's most important. You know what I mean? So if you want to leave behind money, if you want to do anything, you can say, I'm not going to spend more than $100. All right, we'll give you maybe $100,000. But when someone else is leaving their kids well set up, everything costs a price.
$84 a month, you golden.
That's it.
You golden.
You're good. You're good. Something is better than nothing.
You golden.
Caring is better
That's
than
the cash
ignoring
value.
it. That's it. Something.
So
Something.
you asked a question. So you asked, does it accumulate? What was it? Compound interest. What you get with it is actually a cash value. So every year that you have the policy, the money that you're putting into it actually gets put into a cash value. So at age 65, you're going to have depending on the age and when you get the policy. Let's be clear.
Because he's 60.
Because like you old. So like
In 5 years, how much can he save?
I do feel old. I'm not the oldest cat in the room for once.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You're not.
I'm really enjoying it. But no, it is a cash value that you get. So, it's an investment. It's something that actually pays you to have it. Health insurance doesn't pay you to have it. Car insurance doesn't pay you to have it. All these other insurances don't pay you. But life insurance will give you a cash value. That's money in the back end so you can take care of your family in other ways as well.
So I'm sitting on some money?
Yep.
Because I've had mine since I was 27.
That's why I took you.
There you go. So
That's
you're
a
gonna-
lot
you're
of
gonna
money.
accumulate a
'Cause you're
cash value.
44. That's a lot of money.
Can I throw my phone at him now or later?
She's
now
not
or
44.
later?
She's not. All right. Before I get in trouble, first of all, I greatly appreciate having you guys here today.
I appreciate you having me on, man.
In a room full of knuckleheads. I greatly appreciate you coming.
Thank you guys for coming and thank you guys for the knowledge you dropped.
First of all, before I find out the best way to find you, is there anything that we didn't ask you that you want to say?
So Zuzig and Associates, you can look them up on any social media and anything. That's our agency here in East Providence. Biggest thing I really want to put people onto is coming out, checking out our office. You can learn more about the insurance, but we really want to find the right people to get into our sales roles, into leadership roles, and really continue growing. So if you guys know anyone that's looking for a better position, that wants to have a good team, someone like Jamal, an SA of ours, would be training them. But we're here to really just help people really learn more about making money and helping people out with their money.
And let me just tell you, as long as you keep giving honest answers like you did today, you'll be good. You'll be good. As long as you give honest answers and just make it clear for people, you'll be good. You'll be good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you guys.
Always.